Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, another wondrous Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane. We're off to an exciting fight right here on Samoski. And note, while this is out right the day after the patch, I believe on the day of the patch. No, actually the day after. This will still be the old patch. I'm sort of recording things a few days ahead as usual, because that way I can sort of, avoid the problems that comes when uploading, having to get it out of the same day, for example. So now I'm actually uploading a few days ahead, so, well, gives me more time in case something goes wrong as well, I suppose. But either way, just a note there, we will still be playing with some of the old stuff in some regards, though that will change. We're seeing VonIvan here, fighting for the Cruzz, Deutschland. Panzergrenadier Division is holding on here for Lightning Wars of Blitzkrieg versus Cruzz of the Soviet Union. And the 324th Mechanized Brigade, we are seeing armor assault tactics, guard motor coordination tactics, and shock rifle frontline tactics. A bit of this and that here from Cruzz. There's clear an emphasis here on armor, actually. That's sort of the one thing that connects them all. There's IS-2s, T-3045s, and then there's one with both T-3045s and IS-2s. So we have him fighting for the glory of Comrade Stalin and the Soviet peoples. Yes, the Soviet peoples. And we're seeing numerous grenadiers popping out, and we've actually seen a rather grenadier-heavy start here from VonIvan. Moving out there, his stoic and stalwart Deutsche Soldaten with their Kar-98Ks. And we're seeing a bit of a right-hand focus here from Cruzz. On the other hand, concentrating in there, also noting here a rather quick cap here with the comets, and then we're actually seeing a rather swift special rifle command. So this is actually a rather noticeable build order here from Cruzz. 2 conscripts, and then quickly rushing back for a special rifle command. I wonder what he could be aiming at right here, Mr. Cruzz. Now listening out from several angles. MD-42 on survey.
Pioneers here.
Pioneer heading southwards.
Yes.
Alles quiet for the time being here on the Eastern Front. Yeah. Truppen moving out. And now, there we go, the MD-42, the Schwer's MG-42. The MD-34 was also utilized throughout the war, but generally it was handed out after the MD-42 really was there to sort of second to third rate units, units that weren't really expected to be in the thick of the fighting, or at least such importance. And so were usually handed out to sort of less strong units. Also, one of the reasons it was all sort of gone out of sort of real service was because it was, harder to maintain and harder to make. It all actually, besides being able to fire more bullets, the MD-42 was also simply easier to make a lot of. So that was also one thing that actually worked in the favour of the MD-42. We're actually seeing a mortar following up here for VonIvan. We're seeing some first engagement here, and we're seeing a rather heavy forces sneak up on the right-hand side, and I suspect here from VonIvan's forces position, he's actually not expecting that. So we'll likely see Cruzz here hooking up behind him and actually hitting him right there. But the MD-42 might be able to react to this with swift and brutal force. Pioneers here held up in a ditch by a few combat engineers, most of their guns finding way, and we're actually seeing Strafniki out, and we're seeing a scout car out here for the motorized brigade. Whoops. So grenades moving up, coming fire there from the Strafniki with the SVT-40s. Getting up close to the grenades. The grenades probably should get away. They're not going to have a good fight. There we go. Already Heinz went down in a hail of semi-automatic fire. A hailstorm. More grenades moving up. Scout coming up there. 50 caliber raking away. Grenadiers are forced away. The heavy conscript losses, and the conscripts themselves will be forced away by the MD-42. Needs to be careful here with the Grenadiers and the Scout car. On the other hand, only one Panzerfaust available, and with the SVT-40 equipped Strafniki down there, got the 50 caliber also raking into the Grenadiers. They're not having a fun time here. And there we go, the flamethrower added in there. Grenadiers burning up. And there we go, combat engineers are quick to rush in on the scene. Oh! Scheisse! Grenadiers squad down there, a small victory there for Cruzz, and we are seeing a second Penal Battalion out there for Cruzz. He definitely seems fond of these troops and already is actually doing quite a bit of damage with them. Scout car swiftly and deftly receiving the repairs so desperately needed. Also in general, when it came to the Soviets, generally motorized assets were sort of moved between units as were necessary, half-deck scout cars and whatnot. And we're seeing here that VonIvan knowing where it is, immediately sets about bombarding it, forcing Cruzz to sort of move it about a bit to sort of repair it. but perhaps feeling not so safe at the moment. A nice bold move here by VonIvan, and there we go, actually hits the scout car, but at the same time, there we go, the Strafniki moving in to flush out the Granaten here so far, nicely and blatantly placed in the middle of the bloody road. Strafniki following in. Medic bunker up here. We're seeing a few. We actually see him using the MD42 here for some harassment. That's pretty bold there for VonIvan. It could prove to bite him in the arse if he's not careful. And bite him very hard in the arse, in fact. We're actually seeing him pushing forward here with the Strafniki despite being rather depleted at the moment. He needs to be careful. But he must be careful. Oh! MD42 is pulling back but gets caught here by the conscript wave here moving ahead. A quick hoorah here that could save them from the MD42. But I don't think... Is Cruzz paying attention? Yet! Well, squads actually get caught up here. Scout coming in after the MD crew. And there we go. Oh, the mortar crew, I mean the MD crew on the other hand, dispatches the conscripts with haste, leaving a few dead there by the bridge. Meanwhile, Cruzz pushing ahead rather aggressively, making good progress, and we are seeing a light mechanized company up here for VonIvan. Medic bunker up, providing lovely and nice healing for his Soldaten. While Cruzz expands all across the field here. Interesting enough, he's actually managed to gain Veterans 1 for this scout car already, though without having any units in it. That gives it the overdrive ability. I was about to say override, which makes little sense. Yeah! Comrades, we are overriding this thing! Wait, what does that mean? I do not know. Perhaps you meant overdrive, Boris. Your world's a bit weird when it came to words.
Our lines of supply are disrupted.
And there we go, grenades moving in, caught out here in the open by the Strafniki. 50 caliber scout car there providing a bit of fire. Rifle grenade flies, almost misses. Point there being secured. Rather bold again, though. Again, has to be careful. One wrong move, that could easily be a dead squad there. For somebody gets caught by a Panzer squad. And here squad flanks in. And there seems to be a cat stuck in my blinds. Completely unrelated to the game.
Awaiting orders. Enemy infantry has made contact.
Window blind, of course. And there we go. Oh, Maxim caught here by the Guards infantry. And Guards infantry, that means Guard modes most likely. Also mine up there. Good job there by Cruzz. Cruzz always on the ball over the mines. Minen.
We are losing a sector.
More Strafniki being enforced. Still rather interesting sort of approach here from Cruzz so far.
Grenadiers reporting.
Gewehr 43 should be available here for VonIvan, or a lightest machining gewehr. There you go, Guards infantry in the half track.
We have new units. The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
Playing him it cautiously. He's probably expecting a half track out here for VonIvan. A Flammpanzerwagen, most likely. And they go going for the fuel very boldly, but we do see some Panzer Grenadier arriving here for VonIvan.
Yes.
Careful, careful around your own mines, careful around your own mines. You don't want to cook those off. And there we go, overdrive has been set in. He's probably noted the pioneers up here, in fact rushing in to punish them up close. More mines going up there, Mietler Schützenpanzerwagen arriving here for VonIvan. And there goes Strafniki, need to get away, get away. Oh. Looks like they'll make it. And there we go, the pioneers, there we go. Nice use of overdrive to basically get up there and punish them up close. Closing in fact, on Veteran 2 here. Dastardly play right there by Cruzz, but well played, well played. And meanwhile, though, VonIvan taking up position in the centre of the village. And there we go. Jaeger infantry package on the way. Mietler Schützenpanzer coming in. No Flammpanzer upgrades for him. Perhaps he's already seen this, of course, and feels, you know, that's going to be a waste of munitions then. Which is not entirely a bad thought from VonIvan. Second Panzer squad here. The Cruzz starts and really adding in with the heavy infantry now. Panzer getting caught out in the middle of the road. Strafniki moving in as well. Caught out negative cover. Not looking good there. They're already taking quite a bit of damage. Bun grenade off on the Strafniki and blows up half of them by the fence. And there go forced retreat. Oh yeah, they could get caught down there. Go back. Veteran 2 increasing the accuracy of the 50 caliber and the 30 caliber on the back here. And there we go. Squad almost wiped out already. This could prove catastrophic for VonIvan, at least causing a bit of a headache. Pioneers are moving in. Can the Panzer Grenadier make it? Run, Heinz, run! Run! Oh, and he barely makes it back home safe. That was bloody well close there. That scout car is definitely turning out to be quite goodly used, or well used. Again, note how Cruzz does not, for example, charge straight into the grenades. He looks for targets that cannot resist its firepower, and then he just absolutely throws them off. But we are seeing here he's probably looking to lock down Cruzz here, setting up here by the point, then pulling off what is known as a Simwaski pin. Strafniki taking losses, half-tech there, so showing the troops don't have to retreat out of the way. Constantly in, Scout coming up as well, trying to get close here. Guards infantry should probably support from nearby position. And fire away at the half-track. If you can get the half-track, it will be an unsustainable position here for VonIvan. But as long as it's here, VonIvan can keep up a blocking position here indefinitely, since again it can reinforce and will require Cruzz here to provide some heavier firepower. And it's actually time to look at Cruzz here. Go VonIvan slowly moving things up, providing a Granatenwerfer for support. Panzer Grenadiers and MG42 hanging about there, and the other Panzer Grenadiers supporting a Pioneer squad moving up in the north. Oh, while this is going on, the scout cars repairs. Strafniki moving in, they can't retreat again. The blocking position here could likely wipe them out. And what's happening, he's actually dispatching the guards on foot. Not upgraded, by the way. Scout coming in. I wonder what's going on in the assault here. The head-on assault is suffering rather heavily. The amount of pressure that VonIvan is able to lay down here is rather horrid. Definitely make it difficult, though, of course. I mean, Cruzz could just try and attack up through here. I mean, there's other paths to go than here. And there goes assault going in. Guards, infantry, scout car, support. Grenade off the Grenadiers. Oh, the grenade failed to do anything. Scout car, though. Oh, anti-tank round doing a bit here. He's likely going to end up losing that scout car there. MG42 moving up, there we go, retreat. Scout car kaput. Bit of a waste there, it was a nice veteran crew.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
But now we do see Cruzz here with a large force in his base. Quite a bit of infantry, in fact. Someone actually close to veterans here too.
Guard squad ready.
Panzer is making their move here towards the fuel. Cruzz has practically nothing left on the map here at the moment.
Standing by.
But troops are reinforcing and getting ready to push out once more for the glory of the motherland.
Squad replenished.
And has got himself a sniper, feeling perhaps that could add it to things. That might work, that might work. Panzer is here taking absolute beating. And there go, quickly retreating.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
And we're just seeing here that VonIvan is really doubling down on this position while also moving up secure points over here. Also, Pioneers doubling back. We see no anti-tanks. He's probably going for a support armor core now. He knows he can't keep this up if he's going to want to be safe from enemy armor.
Yes. We are awaiting. I am waiting.
Guards, infantry, Strafniki moving out. And we are seeing here that perhaps he senses what's going on, shifting in the MG, the mortar, and the half-track. We could be seeing another massive engagement. Oh! No, VonIvan here. Timed things a bit miscorrectly. And there we go, sniper against one gunner. Falling back towards the half-track. Infantry rushing in ever slowly at the same time. Country squad moving up there, tying up with one Panzer in his squad. Quickly falling back behind the house. Good job there. Veterans doing the Strafniki sniper gets some mortar crewmen. And quickly popping two squads into the house here. Half-track reinforcing. The MG crew falling further back here. Quickly getting out of the building. Grenade failed to do anything for once. And we're just seeing heavy losses. Grenades going off on the MG. Grenadiers wiped out. Oh, it's an absolute massacre right here for VonIvan. An absolute massacre. Strafniki, they're not holding up. We're seeing actually he's taking away the MG42 here. Mortar crew down as well. Intense losses right there for VonIvan. He just lost an infantry squad and both his support weapons.
Enemy contact!
What do you need?
In fact, the MG42 right here was secured by Cruzz. The mortar that has not been secured when one of his forces are actually in a position to take there without sacrificing it. Combatants and conscripts could do it. It would not be a bad idea to actually secure that mortar as well, adding a bit of artillery and further denying VonIvan some artillery. Support armor core though going up. Snipers, I feel, are a bit exposed. I think Cruzz here might be pushing his luck. And there you go, enforcing the Strafniki with conscripts. Good move there, of course. But there you go, Panzer is arriving. Sniper in a bad position. Strafniki need to move up. Conscript something. Oh no! Niet! Niet! There you go, veteran. Sniper down. Oh dear, if only the infantry had been there earlier, he might have been able to pull it off. And the mortar gets recruited as well. Oh dear, did VonIvan actually sacrifice a Grenadier squad on that? Oh no. Almost looks like it. Panzer managed to turn the tide, but VonIvan has definitely taken a thrashing. He won't soon recover from here from Cruzz, although Cruzz certainly also suffered some losses. But overall, he's looking a bit better. Of course, now with an MG42 here, he's definitely able to lay down a bit of hurt. And we're also seeing here clearly what his target is. It's the T-3045, so he's close. He just needs a bit more fuel and a bit more manpower. And then VonIvan is going to be in for a rude surprise. Also, Guardsman MG42 is going to be a bit of a tricky thing to deal with.
I have the men ready. What do you need? Engineer standing by.
Flampanzerwagen moving out. Looks like VonIvan decided to go for it after all. And then we got Panzerkampfwagen arriving, but ever so close, ever so close. A bit more, We can see the T-3045s arriving here for Cruzz and the Soviet Union. There you go, Flampanzerwagen going after the conscripts. Good choice there, although he might still get anti-tank grenaded. There we go. There we go. Strafniki holding up those the Pioneers here, quickly dropping a few of them. Grenadiers moving up. Panzer gunners moving in. T-3045's ready. Guardsmen need to fall back. They are not looking too good.
I have the men ready.
Panzerkampfwagen 4 moving up here. And immediately opening up there. But soon the T-3045 will arrive. Guards infantry with the MG spotted there. Panzer gunners on the run. VonIvan will like you have to pull back his Panzer 4 soon. T-3045's rolling up and Grenadiers called out in the open. There we go, nice hit there from an 85mm gun. Panzer fast connects with the T-34-85 rear. Less good there. Of course, at this stage, Cruzz can then consider actually getting additional engineers to sort of speed up repairs. So he doesn't have to fully rely on the vehicle. Cruzz self-repair to sort of speed things up as well. I mean, the faster you can repair a tank, the faster you can get it back in the battle.
Yes, comrade.
Panzer 4 holding up there, ensuring that no Russian tank advances beyond that point.
We are awaiting orders.
There we go. Flampanzerwagen kaput. Another push here for the fuel point. Panzer is doing the job there. Quickly organising and counter-attacking while the remainder of VonIvan's troops here is sort of building up. And again, they're not looking too good. The losses have been heavy and unpleasant on VonIvan's forces' shoulders.
Tanks are now ready for use. Use them to crush the Huns.
And there you go, veteran 2 for the Guardsmen as well. Panzer is here in some serious trouble. And there you go, T-3045's ready to move out. Wonder why the other one isn't moving up as well. One tank hits while the misses. So the optic will never know being that good. Oh, missing again. Come on, Yuri. Well, of course, at the same time, the T-3045 in the game is actually a bit tougher than a Panzer 4. It has more health. Come on, other T-3045 moving up, move up. Forward. Oh, something. There we go, though. The two T-3045s are getting advantage. But what is this? What is this? A Tiger tank has been called in here to support the Großdeutschland. And the infantry and panzers in the fight. That could definitely prove bad. Morty in trouble. Grenadiers taking heavy losses and wiped out. Panzer IV quickly getting out of there, not looking too good. But now there's one of the T-35s. Pulling back the damaged one, sending in the healthy one. We probably should be operating them in pairs in my perspective. But anyways, Tiger moving in. Anyways, also time for the mid-game analysis. Current situation is Cruzz is definitely leading in terms of units. And overall, he's got the numerical superiority there. Victory points, though, he's actually looking rather behind. In fact, VonIvan yet to lose a single victory point. So that's definitely a clear issue there, and he definitely needs to work on securing them faster. And also, armor-wise, he might be in a bit of trouble. There's a Panzer IV and a Tiger tank, so things could be a bit dangerous. On the other hand, of course, he has marked vehicle guards infantry, so there definitely some options there for sort of quickly putting that thing out of its misery if he's clever. Otherwise, he needs to keep up the pressure, and he needs to begin focusing on the victory points. That's definitely something that could easily prove to be his undoing if he's not careful at the moment. Looking at VonIvan, I mean, we're seeing a lot less unity. I mean, VonIvan's really taking a thrashing, and the other thing he's really got going for him is the Tiger and the Panzer IV. And of course, the victory points, there's a small chance of victory. He could also try going for relief infantry, you know, to sort of get some losses back as Ostrom, that way increasing pressure. But of course, he might try to save up for a Stuka close air support instead, that way try and rectify things. So, and there are some thoughts there as to what VonIvan can do, but he definitely needs to keep his tanks close. He needs to be careful, and he needs to sort of try and avoid, you know, getting rammed over the T-35s. So, overall, Cruzz is going to be less likely to do it with these, in particular since that one's not looking too good, and also because, I mean, they are quite more expensive and harder to get. So it's certainly only been a rather desperate moment that Cruzz would pull that off, though even that could cause problem here for VonIvan and his Tiger tank, but definitely need to work his panzers together and keep the Pioneers, and otherwise what little infantry is left close. Also, he should probably also consider getting a second Pioneer squad to expedite repairs of his tanks. That would probably also be a nice idea, but otherwise the more he can keep that Tiger alive, the better, because again, Cruzz has currently got a massive infantry advantage, and that's only going to grow, in particular once these gentlemen hit veterancy 3. Cruzz could also consider laying down some mines here and there to sort of make things more difficult for VonIvan to get back in the fight. Also in terms of damage, I mean, reasonably close. Also in terms of kills, reasonably close here. So, I mean, overall looking rather good for Cruzz. He just needs to play it safe, you know, not commit any major mistakes. And again, you know, more engineers, sort of quicker repair his tanks would always be a good idea. But we'll continue the fight here.
Broken our supply lines. Under infantry attack.
And there we go. Panzer IV not spotted. So it's a Tiger tank. A bit of surprise there for the tank crew. Shit, Yuri, that's not a Panzer IV. That's a Tiger. Tiger moving in there, taking a few hits there to the sides and the rear. And Satchel charge straight in its path. A heroic sacrifice there from the Stravniki, and actually that did huge damage there to T-35. Veteran 1, Tiger misses. Oh no, and it rams and rams. Oh, immobilized. The Tiger is immobilized. Grenadiers moving in, cutting down guardsmen, and Stravniki alike. What could he be doing? Guardsmen are delaying the Grenadiers. Mortar round in, recruit, and satchel charge on the Tiger. And the Tiger goes down. The Tiger is kaput using satchel charges. Absolutely outstanding play there from Cruzz. Fiendishly clever. I think that's the first time I've seen a Tiger knocked out using satchel charges. Well played there. Definitely well played. A big thumbs up there to Cruzz. All of a sudden, I can't imagine how VonIvan must be feeling at the moment. Probably a bit, scheisse. That's not how it's supposed to go. That's cheating. But really, well played there, well played. Rather creative play so far from Cruzz.
Adversary has slipped to 100 points.
More combat engineers, yes indeed, finally getting some more comments to sort of expedite repairs. Good, good. Panzer goes in a bit of trouble with the T-3045, the one that's remaining. Panzer IV about to receive the well-needed repairs. Oh no, it's about to lose one combat engineer squad. Oh, yet. That was definitely a bit of a mistake there from Cruzz on the other hand. But quickly grabbing as much territory as you possibly can here. The Guards MG holding up here nicely.
The enemy is down to 75 points.
Mortar rounds going down there.
Enemy fire!
Stafniki swiftly moving in there against the mortar crew.
It's done.
And Panzer IV unleashing death and fury upon the Stafniki. And there we go. Mortar crew went down again. Stafniki needs to be careful. They are getting shredded here by the Pioneers, MG40s and MG, and there you go. Nice hit. Veterans you won. T-35 still a way away before being fully combat ready. We've seen VonIvan actually quickly getting another Panzerkampfwagen Spear. Anti-tank rifles fail to penetrate. Stafniki moving up there. Veterans flee. Sadly, no satchel charges. Otherwise, that could have been another fun repeat right there for them. But veterans flee, that's definitely going to make them rather unpleasant. T-35 quickly rolls through. Overall, the difference between the T-34, 85 and 76 was basically the turret. Bigger turret with a bigger gun. That was basically it. Nice use of blitzkrieg there to sort of pull back. T-35 that might hunt it down still. Bit of problem there with a bit of a cratering, making it hard for the Panzer to move. And also though a bit of trouble for T-35 to hunt it down. But close to Veteran 2 there. Guardsman holding up best the Panzer is, but not well enough. But there we go. Quick anti-tank rifle shot to the eye of some poor sort. Sorted him out. Oh, he doesn't fully pursue. Oh, he's missing a golden opportunity to knock out a Panzer IV right there. At the same time, going for the fuel pond there, probably intent on ensuring that Cruzz doesn't immediately get another pair of T-35s. That would definitely be one of the greater threats right now for VonIvan. It's a good move there.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
He probably should pull that T-35 away from the front line at the moment.
Bolsheviks!
Panzer IV basically hiding it out there, pretending to be an awfully odd-looking tree. Oh, Grenadiers going to run straight to the T-35. At the same time, the Panzer IV pursuing. They're likely going to go for the Panzer Faust. There we go, and the Panzer IV moves up. And Panzer IV moves in from the other side. T-34. That's doomed. There we go, Veteran 2 for the Panzer IV. Oh no. Not only did he lose his only T-35, he failed to get that Panzer IV. And now we're seeing VonIvan actually pushing back pretty aggressively. Again, that lack of the second combat squad really hurt Cruzz being unable to quickly repair his T-34. I was likely he's going to be working quickly towards getting another pair to unleash upon the fascists. And that Panzer IV is definitely going to be out for a bit. While there's barely anything left there, the only thing holding together are fervent prayers to God Almighty that it doesn't fall apart on the move.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Mortar crew spotted again. That mortar crew generally isn't doing well for VonIvan. Generally always encountering the enemy somewhere, somehow. There we go, Guardsman moving in there, close to Veteran 3 soon. Nice grenade there. Closing in on Veterans 1 there, which will give an incendiary armor piercing rounds. That would always be good. Stafniki moving in. Here, there and everywhere, but then falling back. Points are definitely not looking good for Cruzz. Again, one of the things he's generally not been focusing too hard on. And could definitely be one way for VonIvan to actually get back at him. So that's definitely something that needs to be rectified rather soon. There you go, Grenadier squad encountering a rather larger Soviet force. A rather mean-spirited one. Empty fortune, oh, running straight into the Panzer Grenadiers. That was definitely not well. And there we go, Veteran review for the Guards infantry, increasing their damage potential considerably, also making them tougher.
You need something?
Pioneers,
Good, finally getting both. And sniper now arriving for Cruzz. Interesting. Another Heckenschütze to try and deal with the fascists. There you go. Veterans flee. Strafniki moving in there. And there you go, the Panzer Grenadiers are not having a fun day. Taking quite a bit of damage there from the Strafniki. Conscripts and Guards have been getting in their way. We could see them go down. And looks like he's finally got DPs. DPs on the Grenadiers. And no more luck for Heinz there. But Kanonenvogel moving in and just tearing through the Guards infantry. Almost wiping out the entire squad right there. Nice shooting, Herr Luftwaffe pilot. Oh, we got more to gather remaining too. That's going to hurt. And we're seeing a third Panzer IV out here for Cruzz. But the loss of that Guard squad is definitely going to hurt. I mean, every veteran squad he loses, I mean, he is definitely going to be difficult to replace. Panzer IV arriving, conscripts in dire straits. Anti-tank grenade damage in, and they've got another pair of T-34-5s rolls in. That is the fact of the God of the Soviet Union. Sniper moving in. Grenadiers versus Strafniki here. Strafniki holding up, but there you go. Panzer arriving. Sniper taking up position in the church. Strafing run again. Oh, Strafniki forced retreat. Sniper takes a hit through the church tower. And there we go. Penal troops barely make it out of there alive. T-35 moving in. Panzer IV moving in. Mark target could work for him right here, or if he calls it in on the veteran Panzer. But now he calls it in on the less veteran one, opting to quickly get that one out of the fight. Definitely one way of doing it. But there we go. T-35 down. And then charging in the other Panzer IV with a blitz. No infantry really support or damage it. Another Panzer IV moving in. T-35 needs to fall back here. Not looking good, not looking good. Can he escape the clutches of the Panzerwaffen? There we go. Veterans, you won. Points continue to tick down though. Back to Cruzz, who's still got more units on the field in terms of infantry, but he's definitely beginning to look rather worse for wear. Trying to hunt down the Panzer IV, T-35 trying to escape. Barely any health left, but there we go. Nice hit! Nice hit! There we go, damage engine. Another hit. He could probably try and get it now, in particular since the Panzer IV's turret is pointing in completely the other direction. And we're also seeing one small squad here, depleted, moving in to sort of do a bit of sneaky harassment. Get the victory points. Self-repairs and other repairs going on there. Rest of the infantry moving out. Panzer IV pulled back for emergency repairs as well. Snipers being reinforced.
Marking and targeting of vehicles is now available. Our headquarters is taking enemy fire.
And the Panzer IV base is just firing away, not sure what to do otherwise. And Panzer is running into a bit of a nightmare here. Heavy damage being inflicted here by the Strafniki and nearby conscripts. Mortar crew out in the open. And T-34 getting close already. Getting very close already. Mortar crew not looking good, not looking good. And Tort. Another loss there for VonIvan. Penal troops here, though, need to get away, but there's a chance. Oh, he tried to retreat there. Yeah, that's not going to work. He probably should have moved here, vaulted over, and then retreated. Instead, they rather became cannon fodder, and there we go, dead in the water. Well, there we go, T-35 should be able to move in and knock out that Panzer IV permanently. Oh no! Sniper wasn't fully reinforced! Also hasn't made a single kill yet. Repairing the headquarters.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Not sure why I tried to engage that close, but either way, veteran 2 for the Panzer IV, and There we go, veteran to the T-34-85 in return. Panzer IV back in the fight, guards infantry MG. Thing falling back here, snipers with Strafnik support. There we go, bun grenade off and... Ow! Got him, Himmel!
Enemy infantry.
They've opened up on us!
That definitely did not work out alright.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, and then lost another sniper just like the first one. Almost about to take out a panzer grenadier, but not quite succeeding. Not quite, if ever.
Well done, yes, comrades.
Here's targets!
Still some time before that one is ready.
Your command.
Rifle grenade did a bit there, but not enough. And ultimately, they're not enough versus these veteran grenadiers. Rather brutal fight.
We are losing territory.
Rather brutal fight.
Guards troops. The enemy is
Now
taking
getting
what
another
we
guard
have
squad.
secured.
I can't help but feel it's a bit late for that.
Ready for orders. We have been reduced to 25 points. Failure is not rewarded. We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Under fire!
All quiet. Overall, the points are quickly ticking down, and VonIvan's pretty much locked down every single point as much as possible. T-34-85 moving in there, veteran 2, high rate of fire than the... There you go, Mark. Oh, veteran T3, never mind. Now the Panzer IV has all the advantages here. Almost. You see... Blitzing in, and there we go, game over. Cruzz simply ran out of points. No chance of victory right here. A loss to the Mechanized Brigade, a victory for the CoH2 Deutschland. Some rather nasty fighting here going on between the two. Some nice and clever play as well from Cruzz. Very nice and clever, though ultimately not clever enough because he also made a few mistakes. For example, the snipers in both cases never really managed to do much, and in both cases, managed to get themselves in situations where the retreat path was not clear, and then they got wiped out by panzer gunners. That's one thing you have to be careful about retreat paths when it comes to snipers. Cruzz, to a certain extent, was not, and that actually cost him dearly. That and the lack of engineers to sort of properly repair his tanks was another problem. Also, Cruzz, I think, was a bit too eager to sort of split up his T-34-85s. I mean, the first one sort of alright, but at the same time, what could have happened? He had two functioning T-34-85s. So again, nice play there with the satchel charge, and probably wouldn't have seen it otherwise. So I mean, a bit hard to sort of really criticise. But another fault is, maybe he should have gone for a support weapon company a bit in the longer run and got himself some field guns to assist a bit as well. I mean, you have to be careful about relying solely on T-34-85s, or possibly had some more guards infantry. I also think he was a bit late to get the DPs on the other squad there. I think he could have done a lot more with DPs much, much sooner. And also, a bit surprising at the lack of a heavy mortar. That might also have some effects. Mines could also have seen a more effect, I think, so along the game progressed. Also, if he was really going to play more heavily on the T-35s, he should have had a fuel cache up, I think. I mean, a fuel cache would have played better towards that and probably helped him much more in the longer run and helped him get them faster. So again, that was probably another problem there for good Sir Cruzz. VonIvan, of course, played well. I mean, he certainly suffered a bit here. Some unfortunate engagement right here where it sort of, moved the hit MG42 a bit farther ahead than what was good for himself. But overall, he managed to sort of redeem himself through better armoured play. Good job for his panzers, although again the Tiger right here was definitely not having the most luck. But good move here by way pulling back the Panzer IV and causing Cruzz to actually drop the pursuit of it, which was ultimately, proved to be Cruzz's fatal mistake, because that was ultimately the Panzer that would become this veteran Panzer IV. Had Cruzz probably pursued that one fully and knocked it out, who knows how things might have looked, then VonIvan probably wouldn't be looking as strong as he was. So I mean, sometimes, you just have to pursue the enemy, no matter the cost, to knock them out, in particular when it comes to veteran units. It can really bite you in the ass if you don't knock them out fully, so that was probably what happened right here. But overall, a very good fight, some really excellent play from both players, some exciting stuff overall. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, watching as much as I did casting. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share with everyone. If not, send a new video, provide some feedback in the comments. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers.